Knee, and what's the comeback plan?
Yeah, so the knee it has responded really well to therapy, physical rehab, and had a PRP injection last week. So I've been really positive, and my doctors and my therapist in Portland have been really positive about how it's healed. So that makes me happy. You know, obviously being away for my team during the time has been hard. Being on the bench during nights like tonight where they go down a man and it's just all heart, those are the nights that I miss the most because this is what character is all about, and I appreciate my teammates giving everything they had tonight.
What's your timetable? Do you know when you'll be back on the field or practicing? Are you in Western New York for a while now, or?
Yeah, I'm back for the rest of the season. So as of this point, our national team physical therapists are now going to be on the road with me until I'm full go on the field. Basically, I have to get back into soccer fitness shape, and as of right now, I'll be doing soccer drills non-contact, and I would say 2 weeks, possibly.
Did you have any idea, I mean, right away that this was going to be this kind of injury, or was this something that kind of crept up on you and scared you a bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's a lot of factors that go into it. Number one, have different doctors reading your scans, and then you go in with the national team and your knee isn't feeling great, doesn't feel stable, and different doctors read the scans in different ways. So I decided with the coaching staff of the national team and our trainers and our doctors that it would be best for me to shut it down. Obviously I want to be out on the field, but most importantly, if you have an unstable knee, if I have an unstable knee, I'm more likely to do damage because I'm heavier. And my movements and whatnot will put my knee more at risk if I'm not stable. So I had to make a decision for myself and my family that, you know what, it's important for me to play. Obviously, if this were the World Cup, I probably would have strapped it up and hoped for the best. But it's not, and you have to take care of yourself and make sure you don't do more irreparable damage for the future. So I'm pleased with the way that my knees responded. To be honest, I wasn't sure because it's LCL, which sometimes doesn't really tighten up well enough, but it did, and I'm very excited about the opportunity to play again with Western last summer.
Was there any thought of ever shutting it down?
Pardon?
Was there any thought of ever shutting it down for the season?
No. Well, see, the thing is we have qualifying in October with the national team, so shutting it down is like taking 3 days off in my world. I know that's hard to believe, but shutting it down, there's no running on the field. I'm still doing workouts in the gym. To be quite honest, rehab is not fun. When you get to go out to practice and kick a soccer ball around, you forget that you're running. You forget that you're working out. And when you're lifting weights and working out and running on a treadmill, that's work. It's been a lot of work for the last 3 weeks. And to be honest, I've lost a bunch of weight. I'm very fit right now. I could probably lift anybody under the table that's standing here. But I feel healthy and I feel fit, and I'm excited to get back on the field with my team.
How frustrating is it to have that fitness and know you can't be out here helping out?
It's part of the job, I know that as a 34-year-old, I call it an occupational hazard. I've been lucky not to have a lot of them, and I think it was a freak thing. I mean, it happens, and unfortunately, the way you handle it will determine the outcome, right? I'm not going to sulk. I'm not going to sit in my apartment and cry about it, because that's not going to serve me in the most positive way possible. That's why we made the decision that I go to Portland, get away from this environment, because if truth be told, if I was here, who knows what would have happened. I might have gone in that Portland game if we weren't winning 5-0, and maybe my season and World Cup dreams are over. So there's a lot of things that you got to make sure that you don't do any more damage to yourself than you need to.
What do you tell you're pretty animated over there. How hard is it, and what do you tell the ladies at halftime and after the game?
For me, I know that I'm a leader on this team, and I know that it's a different level of emotion when you're sitting on the bench and you know you can't come in, but I just want them to know that I'm behind them, and I have their back, and no matter what happens in the course of a game, if we get a red card, we'll be able to handle that. I mean, you guys know that I'm a believer until the last whistle is blown, and tonight my team showed a lot of heart. We got chances at the end of the game, and to be honest, I'm surprised that we actually didn't get one. You know, Washington Spirit had our number this year. Some teams do that. It happens. Good, thanks, Ted.
Thank you.